Hey guys, I'm Dr. Manson for all those who don't know me. I am the owner of KB Chiropractic and Hudson Disc Center in Hudson, New York. I have been practicing for the last 20 years with a focus on helping as many people as I can. My motivation has always been the same, is I want to help as many people as I can because I know I can make positive changes in my patients and in prospective patients. In today's world, we have an abundance of information that allows us access like never before to things you could only get with a degree in the past. However, although this is great, it sometimes gets in the way of what the real issue is. Dr. Google is an internet resource. What separates the majority of conditions is less than a 1% difference. And I joke saying Dr. Google. People Google topics and they assume that it's the same as a doctor. So just because you have a specific symptom does not mean you have the worst presentation, as Dr. Google just told you. See where I'm going with this? This technology thing actually gets in the way of you doing what you need to do. Just because you read an article, or even worst, watched a TikTok video about a subject, does not mean, one, that you know what the problem is, and two, what you need to do to fix it, and three, don't confuse knowing with knowledge. They are not the same thing. An example probably for most people that you would be familiar with is you're told when you hurt yourself to go ahead and put ice on that area. So why does everybody put heat on instead? See what I mean? So let's get in the actual reason why I'm talking about this weight loss. There are a ton of resources out there that tell us to do this, to do that. You know what I mean, right? Watch our diets, all this good stuff. This is the point. Just because you know to watch what you eat, maybe count calories, maybe not. You know to exercise, or maybe not. You know to get your rest, or maybe not, depending on where you get your information from. So here's the big question. What if the information you get is wrong? You're seeing a pattern here, right? You can find whatever you want online that can tell you whatever you want to hear. So how can you actually count on one source from a site as a source of authority, especially after you've seen the exact same opposite example on another site? You can't trust it. It's that simple. Here's the reality. We are all in a different body state. We metabolize food differently. Some digest protein more easily than others, and the same for carbohydrates. What is your body type? Do you even know what your body type is? If you followed anything about body types regarding weight loss or bodybuilding, you may know there are 3 main body types and various subsets. Let's get into this topic a little bit. Here are the body types: ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph, and we're going to get in and break this down a little bit more. Ectomorph. This body type is tall and thin, usually lanky individuals, and they're sturdy, have rounder bone structures, have wider hips, stocky limbs, barrel-shaped ribs. They struggle to gain weight no matter how many carbs or how much fat they eat. They usually have a lean build with long limbs and small muscles. To gain weight naturally, they must load up on carbs and foods full of calories. Here's why this is important. Diet. Most of their calories should come from carbs, at least 25% from protein if they want to build muscle. If they're going to work out, it's also important to indulge in high intensity interval training and eat something small every 2 hours. They must be sure to get all the necessary nutrients to build strong muscles. How many people does this sound like to you? Most women are going to say, no, this is not what you do. Let's look at the next body type. This is the endomorph. It is an individual that finds it ridiculously tough to shed fat. Then they probably have an endomorphic body type. They tend to gain weight faster, however they look curvy. Endomorphs usually look broader and have a triangular bone structure, narrow hips, and broader shoulders. They usually have broad shoulders, narrow hips, and shorter limbs. Well, they have larger muscles mass. They also have a higher fat percentage because they are predisposed to storing fat rather than building muscle. They store excess weight in their thighs, butts, and hips, giving them a pear-shaped appearance. This is the best way for endomorphs to lose weight, is through a combination of healthy eating, and regular exercise. Diet. Start by cutting down on carbs, so only 30% of total daily calories. The other 70% should be divided into protein and good fats. Cardio is the best form of exercise because it ensures that the body does not revert to fat storing stages. They can also do high-intensity interval training and cross-training to build muscles. Their main goal should not be to lose weight, but to boost metabolism and prevent calories from turning into fat. How many people do you know does this sound like? All right, moving on to the mesomorph. This is the body type is generally considered the ideal body type. Individuals usually look lighter and have more regular bone structure, longer limbs, thinner bones, and flatter rib cage. A mesomorph has a natural tendency to stay fit and achieve muscle mass very easily. They have more muscle than fat on their bodies and are not overweight or underweight. Diet. Just like ectomorphs, mesomorphs too can eat whatever they like without putting on weight, but the flip side here is that they may gain weight just as easily if they aren't careful. Because people with this body type do have a lot to do with muscle, it stands to reason that they need more protein-based diets to help build muscles and repair muscles. They also need to consume a lot of fruits and vegetables rich in antioxidants and whole grains, quinoa, oats, rice, and so on. Workouts. Just because mesomorphs have a natural muscular body does not mean they don't need to exercise. They do need training to stay lean. Alternating between weights and cardio would be the ideal workout for mesomorphs. Okay, so how many people does this sound like, right? So now you completely understand exactly what I told you. You understand all the body types and what you need to do. Well, here's something that is really going to make you annoyed. Let's look at another set of body types to see what you need to do for weight loss for them. Here's 4 more body types: adrenal, ovary, thyroid, and liver. This is from a different source. You can see that they're totally different. Let's break this down. The adrenal body type. Common characteristics of the adrenal body type are sagging belly, high stress levels. Adrenal body types often experience brain fog, crave salty foods, and find it challenging to stay calm under stress. An imbalance of adrenal hormones, primarily cortisol, is the root of the problem. So a healthy diet won't fully resolve issues associated with the adrenal body type. If you have an adrenal body type, stress reduction is key. It is essential that you get plenty of quality of sleep, take time to relax, and actively manage your stress levels with stress reduction techniques. The ovary body type. This is the second person from the left. Those with the ovary body type hold weight in their hips, below the belly button. Overactive ovaries and estrogen dominance cause the body to accumulate fat in these areas. Those with the ovary body type are also highly sensitive to endocrine disruptors, including pesticides, fungicides, and herbicides. If you are an ovary body type, you'll benefit from supporting your estrogen balance with organic, non-GMO, and hormone-free foods. The most important foods for balancing estrogen are cruciferous vegetables. All right, the thyroid body type. The thyroid body type, this is the third picture from the left. Those with the thyroid body type store fat evenly throughout their bodies instead of in one area. Slow metabolism is the primary characteristic of thyroid body types, and they may experience digestive issues, gas, bloating, indigestion when they consume large servings of protein. Thyroid issues result from secondary problems, making it challenging to pinpoint the root cause. Stress, poor T4 and T3 conversion, which are thyroid hormones, a sluggish gallbladder, and adrenal fatigue can also contribute to the thyroid body type. If you have The thyroid body type, you may see the best results when you consume plenty of iodine-rich foods and go on an OMAD diet, which is 1 meal a day, or intermittent fasting plan. Okay, and the final body type here, the liver body type. This is the guy on the right-hand side. Those with the liver body type typically have a protruding belly, sometimes called a pot belly or beer belly. They may also experience skin issues like psoriasis or dermatitis. Men are most likely to have the liver body type, though women can be liver body types as well. Those with the liver body type have a buildup of fat cells in their liver tissue and around other organs. It is essential to avoid alcohol and excessive protein. Instead, consume plenty of salads and low-carb veggies. So back to the main point. If you've lost track of why I went on this whole tangent, let's give a brief recap here. Dr. Google isn't helpful for many things. In fact, it makes things about as clear as mud for many, which is sort of just what happened with the past overview of all those body types. Most people can find one and relate to it. That being said, both come with some validity and some different approaches. The first set of body types I covered has been used for many, many, many years. And the second set of body types have been around for around 15 to 20 years. If there's one thing I want you to take from this whole entire thing that I just covered, there are many approaches that you can take for weight loss. Some may be better than others. This is why the best way to achieve desired results are by using proven, time-tested weight loss methods. That are definitely specific to your needs. You need to stop using Google as a source of what you should do just because it's simple. If you want to know more about weight loss, here's all you need to do. Click the button below this video and watch the topic of the month, which is about weight loss. If you still don't have a feel or a grasp as to what you need to do, give the office a call and we can talk about a weight loss program specific to you. But if you haven't watched that video, click the button and watch it. So here we go. We're on to the agenda of the week. Don't worry, this is going to be pretty fast. The monthly topic, as many of you may know, is about weight loss, made incredibly easy. This monthly topic is available for the next week, and then it is going to disappear, and we will put up a new topic of the month. We are going to have a following topic of the week, which supports it. This week's supporting topic is the hidden pillars of weight loss. And if you have not gone on and followed us on Facebook or Instagram, we have some stretches for sciatica and some other info about our office. There are a lot of different things that we're posting on those two sites exclusively, so you will not find them in the newsletter. You will not find them on the next page, so you need to go ahead and follow that if you want that content. All right, and finally, I want to go ahead and thank you for tuning in and watching us each week as I go through different things. One of the things that we have done over the years in the office is we do a program in the office called a Care to Share. This is where you can refer your friends or family members into our office for a no obligation free consultation where we can tell them if there is any issues that we may be able to help with. If we're unable to, we will refer them to the appropriate professional. Some of the services that we offer right now, spinal decompression, is for people with herniated and bulging discs. This therapy is going to help to control and contain the disc and a lot of times help with pain levels. Laser therapy is great for knees, shoulders, hips, and backs. It's a deep penetrating red light that acts like a magnet for blood. When the blood comes into the area, it speeds the recovery process and also helps to bring the body's natural pain fighting mechanism to the area, which in turn decreases the pain. We also use a form of electrical analgesia. Our therapy, we call it the Matrix. It's been around for quite a while now, but we're the only one in about a 100-mile radius that has this specific technology. It sort of combines cupping with a massage and electrical stimulation all rolled into one. Most people who come into the office and go on the machine have significantly reduced pain after their treatment. This is one of our favorite therapies to use in the office because people get such great results with it. We do weight loss. This is not an easy program to do, and it is not for everybody, but it does work. For more information, click the button below. On the next page, there's a video explaining the program, okay? We also do knee decompression to form a traction that helps to reduce the pain and increase the fluid in the capsular joint in the knee, okay? Within around 5 to 6 visits, most people start to notice some changes. Our knee decompression program also utilizes laser at the same time, which helps to increase the speed of healing. We do massage in the office as well. I don't really have to say much else, but I do want to make sure that you do know that our massage therapist is very, very busy right now. It's difficult to get in, so if you're thinking on getting in, you're not going to be able to call on this day and get in today usually, unless she's got a cancellation. So you need to plan it in advance, but it is a great way to help with pain, muscular spasm, or just plain relaxation. So if you're interested and you want to go ahead and come in or send your friends or family members, we greatly appreciate that. The greatest gift that you can give us is the gift of a referral. Thank you so much again. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you again next week.